How to fix an error on Equifax?
It's time for Q&A with the Credit Game.
If you are looking to dispute an error directly with Equifax, we are going to show you exactly how that's done. You have to go to equifax.ca. Scroll down, click the button, Dispute Something on my Equifax Credit Report. There's two types of disputes. You can send a dispute directly through the mail where you print everything off, or you can do it electronically. You start by completing all your personal information. Then you get the option to pick on what you want to dispute. Let's say your personal information and there's a public record that you need corrected. Well, then you'd have to do two separate disputes for that. In this example, we're just going to go through the account dispute. That would be credit card, line of credit, loan, mortgage, any specific details on that. First thing you got to do is go down and click the consent to all the terms and conditions. Then zoom in so you can actually see. There's some information here, but I'll go through what's important. At the top, this will always be changing depending on what type of dispute you want to do. The options that we have is to update the details on an existing account or dispute the ownership of an account. The one thing that's annoying is Equifax is very intense on their format. It has to be exact, otherwise they will not accept it. If you see something in red, it has to be filled out. If you're seeing an asterisk, that means it's not complete. When you are filling in the address, you need to make sure that you don't put any Southwest or short forms of anything. It will not be accepted. If you have a Southwest or Northwest in your mailing address, just leave it out. What's weird is you only fill in the information that needs to be updated. For sure, you put the company information and the account number, but then all the other boxes, do not fill them out unless it's an error and that needs to be corrected. So they only give the ability to dispute 3 accounts. Here's the comment section. Just put any notes that you think are relevant and will help your dispute. So you click to sign. Add the phone number. Now they won't accept your dispute unless you add ID. You can see the asterisks are on this one. They're looking for any typical government ID that you would need or use to identify yourself, and they just need one piece of ID for that. But then you can see there are additional attachments. Equifax and TransUnion require documentation or would much prefer it in order to back up what you're saying. If your forms are too long or you have too many attachments, then you'll need to combine them. When you go to the top right, it will count on how many fields are still empty that need to be completed in order for you to get the final click to sign button. So you click there and it will bring you to any fields that still need to be completed. Then you can go down to the bottom and there will be a button there that will allow you to submit the form to Equifax. Once you click to sign it, it will be submitted and you will receive confirmation that it's been all sent out.
So if there's an error on one report,
Yep.
does it automatically get removed off the other one?
They're very separate.
Right.
If you have an error on Equifax, it doesn't mean you'll have an error on TransUnion,
Okay.
but you do need to check both Equifax and TransUnion just in case, because it could be on there. And some banks use Equifax, some use TransUnion, and so any errors is a good trigger for you to be checking both reports.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if there are errors on both reports, you have to submit the disputes to both companies.
Makes
To get
sense.
that taken care of. Yeah, if you need help, then feel free to reach out. The website is in the show notes, but you can also just creditgame.net. GAME.
Oh, you're so intense. Oh, wow.
And we'll be that intense with your credit. How's that?
That was great.